Hi, Steve here. And we're going to be setting up a healing field today to clear some um, past disturbance and to bring in some new uplifting energies for the planet, which is what the purpose of observational healing is. I want to talk a little bit about today. Um, there's the 3rd through the 12th of February, according to the Mayan calendar, are 10 days where portals for new energies are open. So I haven't really kept track of that, whether I'm working on a day where portals are open, because basically when we bring in some new energies, we basically open a portal. But from the 3rd to the 12th, um, these portals are open. And also today is at 2:30 today, which is in another half hour, is the new moon. And the new moon is oftentimes considered to be a time to initiate something, to bring in something new. Oftentimes, people who pay attention to moon cycles will talk about this. That new moon is when new cycles are initiated. So this seems like a really good day to do this healing process, healing session, and to bring in some new energies. So I'm going to start off and just set up the field. So when I say I choose to set up a healing field for, and you're watching this, just state your name out loud if you want to. You can just watch the video too. Probably have a similar effect. So I choose to set up a healing field for myself and others who choose to watch this video. I ask the Brotherhood of Light, please be present. The Deva of Healing, please be present. Pan of Nature, please be present. The Sisterhood of Light, please be present. All of our helpers and guides, please be present. Saint Germain, please be present. Metatron, please be present. Kuan Yin, please be present. Master Mo, please be present. Master Kunli, please be present. Christ Consciousness, please be present. Holders of Space, please be present. Sanat Kumara, please be present. Abrahamanad, please be present. Alcazar, please be present. Interdimensional Being, please be present. Thoth, please be present. Ra, please be present. Higher Self, please be present. And a Soul Group, please be present. And ask that we be placed in a field of protection while we do this work. And I ask the Higher Self to take us through the portal of time to the event that would be of the highest good, released and integrated this time. Upon arrival at the event, I invite all souls affected by this event to return to the event, release and integrate the energy of the event for themselves. And I ask that they be placed in a field of protection while they do their work. Upon arrival at the event, I ask the Higher Self to assist us to release and integrate all energies of the event, gently and easily, fully and completely on all levels and through all space and time. And then I'm going to suggest that you just notice in your body any place that you feel like you're holding tension. For me, the first thing I notice is this tightness in the throat. Oftentimes, the things that we feel physically when we go back to an event that we're clearing are, parts of the body that were affected by whatever took place at the event. Those of you who have the psychic abilities, intuitive abilities, are visual, and can see the event we're back to, that can help in terms of you understanding what it was that happened that caused these particular feelings you're having currently. But there's no need to see the event, and I have the ability to see events. I just don't look at them. I don't have an interest in what the event was. I have an interest in releasing and integrating the energy of the event. So I one time did a class a few years, 5 years ago or so with 10 intuitives, and they all saw. We went back to, I think, two events, and they all saw the events we went back to and talked about them during the break. It was pretty fun. So you may see an event, you may not see it. It just doesn't matter. Just notice when the energy is released. So I start off and I talked about this tightness in the throat, and now that tightness has already released. Um, I'm going to talk about the past week or two, and this may be helpful for some of you, um, to just understand kind of the energetic intensity the past couple weeks. And I could say the energetic intensity of the past 5 months, because really for me it started mid-August, and I had had a pretty nice, gentle year up until then for the most part. But mid-August just was like vibrational intensity was very high, and it's been very high the last couple weeks. And so if you are having more symptoms than you're used to having, don't be surprised by that, because these vibrations going up affect the field. So they affect the physical body, they affect the mental body, they affect the emotional body, they affect the etheric body, they affect the spiritual body, the soul body, however many bodies we have, astral body. So I don't really know how many bodies we have, but I have worked with a number of energy bodies: the emotional energy body, the mental energy body, physical energy body, spiritual energy body, astral body, etheric body. I've worked with these, so these are real familiar to me. I do know the names of other bodies that are not as familiar to me, but I have experience with all these other bodies. And so this raise in vibration, if you start yawning, just know that you're really releasing a lot of energy. So just keep yawning as much as you can yawn. The more you can yawn, the better it is. And now I look like I'm a disembodied head floating around in space. It's kind of an interesting visual. But okay, so typically when I do sessions with clients, I don't have a visual available to them because these kind of things are going on. So I'm on the phone, but I'm feeling these things releasing, and I'm doing these releasing things, but I'm usually not in front of a video camera. So I'm going to do my best to make this stuff not appear too strange. But it helps when we're working with releasing energy. It helps to find that energy, find where it's stuck. Right now, it feels like the energy's stuck right around the fourth or fifth cervical vertebra. And so I'm just gently moving my head around, finding that place right there where the energy releases. And you don't have to be able to do this. You can just pay attention to where the energy feels stuck, and then notice when the energy releases. And you're going to do this for, you know, however much time it takes to release all this energy from the field that we've gone back to. So we've gone through the portal of time, been directed to an event that would be in our highest good to release and integrate at this time. We've been taken there by our higher self. And on a soul level, we're back at this event, releasing the energy of this event. On a physical level, we're lying down or sitting wherever we are. But on a soul level, we're at that event. So then physically connected to our soul through our physical body and through this who we consider to be our self, while our soul does work, we feel the effects of the work that it's doing in releasing energy from an event. So that's all of almost all of what observational healing is about, is going back to events and releasing the energy of the past event. So, so an event can go from being a traumatic event. Once the energy is released from it, it just becomes an event that we experienced. And whether or not we're going back to another lifetime, it just doesn't matter, because we're all connected through this field to those selves that are having experiences at possibly at other times, but in other bodies, which are all aspects of this self. So, just taking a minute, and I'm just being aware of energy that's stuck in these bones of the face. So I'm just putting my attention on those bones of the face, and having the intention that I release this energy. And over the last few days, I've had this awareness of this tightness in the first and second thoracic or dorsal vertebra. The first and second um, dorsal thoracic vertebra are related to the heart. And so right now I'm just focusing my attention on that area. I have my hands on it because it helps to focus my attention, but my interest is just feeling that energy and feeling it release. And when it releases, you may feel some energy run down your arms. You may feel some energy release in your shoulders, which is tied into that area. So um, the heart area just comes up frequently in any session that we do, because all these unresolved feelings, emotions, events, all these unresolved energies affect the heart. So that's good. Um, I think that I'll just suggest, if you haven't done it already, that you just hit the pause button, and when you feel like you're done releasing the energy of this event, then hit the start up the video again button. It's the same button, but it will have an arrow, I think, on your computer. Hit that button, and then you'll join me again and do this last part of the healing session. So hit the button now, and then I'll pretend that you just stopped it, and then I'll pretend that I'm starting it up. Okay, the last part of this event, we're going to ask the higher self to assist all the souls. This includes you, me, all the other souls that went back to this event. We ask the higher self to help all the souls that return to the event to combine with that part of their soul that had remained at the event, and bring that combined soul back into their body in present time with all of its wisdom, power, and clarity. I'm going to ask all those souls to ground themselves into the healing center of the earth, and open up the portal for the delivery of the new energies into the earth at this time. I'm going to ask the higher self and our soul group to assist, and the interdimensional being to help us bring in these new uplifting energies into the earth at this time. Just be aware of those energies as they're coming in. Typically, these energies that come in after an event, after we've cleared an event, are pretty upbeat energies. They're pretty nice energies that we're bringing in for the upliftment of the planet. And I've been told that I'm going to be doing more of these events, so that people can actually be watching the video on the day that the event is taking place. If you do it at another time, it's still the present moment, and it still happens. But I think there's going to be a lot to be worked with over the next few days, so I might be doing this every day. I just don't know. I kind of do it when I'm called to. So the energies have come in. We now ask that they be activated. And we let the universe and beyond know that the energy of the event has been released, that the new energies have been brought into the earth, and it's all good. So that's it for this healing session. I hope it just is wonderful for you. I hope that it helps you live in these times of radical change in an easier way. You know, if I can help make this process, this transition gentler, I will do so. And I'm doing my best to make it gentler for me because we're all going through this together. And some of us, I think, are finding it more difficult than others. And hopefully, you're not one that's finding it more difficult. it it seems difficult enough as it is. So that's it for now. And now let's go.